Welcome to the Friday edition of Litter Media Live. I'm your host, Stan Ramey. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. It is May 5th of 2020. Wow, what's that going on behind me, huh? It's the Addams Family. We'll tell you more coming up in the program. I, for some reason, thought that this was going to be something different. So here we are. Enjoy watching the Addams Family behind me. All right. Coming up here in just a moment, we'll get you caught up to date with news topics of the day. We'll also take a look at the sports. We're getting to the postseason time of the year, so that means we'll be seeing a lot of different things going on across the Scioto Valley. And yes, indeed, Mike Smith will have it covered for us on the sports side of things with Litter, Twitter, and more. So make sure you join us for all of that coming your way. All right. But first, let me tell you about the forecast. We're looking at sunshine today. Beautiful day outdoors. 71 expected high for today. More sun again tomorrow. Maybe a few clouds mixed in with temperatures a little warmer, up to 77. And Sunday, 74, but we run the risk of shower activity. In fact, showers will probably stay with us through the first couple of days of the work week next week. But outside of that, enjoy this great start to the weekend that we have for you. Coming up, we'll take a look at news. But first, let me tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They are certainly on target for your needs, but they're also your trusted comfort advisor. If you have a question about your heating or cooling or plumbing, they can help. Just click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their website where you can learn more about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If you've got a big cleanup job to do, make sure you check out with our friends at Scioto Valley Dumpsters. If you've got remodeling, maybe you're tearing down a house or something like that, and you need a dumpster to help you clean up, this is the best way to do it. Give them a call at 740-253-8389 for Scioto Valley Dumpsters. News next.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to none.
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a six-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
We are going to get started with military being inducted into the Hall of Fame today. In a ceremony today, this is Melody Lipsinski. Now it's Melody Hatfield. She's recently been married. You might remember her from the dedication of the Chillicothe Purple Heart City. She's now the historian for the Military Hall of Fame here in Ohio. And today in the State House atrium, they will have inductees going into its Hall of Fame. And that includes some local names. Let me run through these for you. Here you see Earl Williams and Wayne Williams. They are a pair of brothers, one who served in World War II, the other in Vietnam. Earl is still with us, and he now lives in the Washington area, but he's made the trip back to Columbus for this ceremony that will be taking place about 11:30 this morning. His days in the military in Vietnam, he was a Silver Star recipient. His brother Wayne, who's deceased, was on Omaha Beach in 1944 and also was a Silver Star recipient. John Robble, that you see there from Fayette County, he was a cook during World War II who received the Distinguished Service Cross awarded by Major General John Pershing. Yes, the famous John Pershing. During a 3-day battle, that is, in France, other cooks fled for safety. But Robble, despite his kitchen being bombed and just a total mess, he stuck around to make sure that the troops had food. James Ducey, also from Fayette County, served during World War I. He received 2 Silver Stars, one for his actions in 2 different battles in France in the month of July in 1918. And of course, you see the name Richard Enderlin. Those of you that live in the Chillicothe area, you've always seen the statue that is greeting you as you go into the southern entry into Yaktangi Park, right where downtown Chillicothe is. He was the drummer who saved a soldier's life on the battlefield during the Civil War. We'll have more details on littermedia.com later today. Yesterday was the National Day of Prayer across America, and there were plenty who showed out to support in downtown Chillicothe. There you see the CHS Symphonic Choir and the Ross Christian Academy kids were there with the pledge to the Bible, and as well as the Christian flag. Dignitaries, elected officials, and you see a number of pastors around those elected officials praying over them. This is something that was being done at noontime yesterday. First responders were also part of the prayer, and the pastors themselves, and praying for the city of Chillicothe. This is something that happens each and every year, the first Thursday of the month of May. There a moment ago you saw Valerie Jones. She is the superintendent for the Ross Christian Academy, who was the spokesperson for the day. Again, the National Day of Prayer here in Chillicothe. Well, some other things making news for you today. Explore connections between Circleville's namesake and the largest prehistoric mound complex along with the Portsmouth Earthworks. It'll be tomorrow at the Clark May Museum and West Union Street in Circleville between 1 and 4 p.m. tomorrow. Friends of the Library has their used book sale, the Pickaway County Library. That's tomorrow, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. All items, get this, are 50 cents. They take cash only, though. Be sure to save the date for the summer reading kickoff event, which is coming up on May 30th as well. Shred-It Day is Saturday, May 13th, 8 a.m. to noon at the Circleville Middle School parking lot. So if you've got documents you would like to have shredded, this is a day for you. An Employment Job Expo is slated for Thursday, May 25th at the Ohio University Chillicothe campus, right there inside the Shoemaker Center. And you'll see that the 40 area employers, I should say, who are currently seeking qualified applicants. Participating employers are eager to hire for positions ranging from the entry level to management. Computers and printers will also be available for job seekers on that day. Again, that is May 25th in the Shoemaker Center at Ohio Chillicothe. Well, the month of May, a lot of kids are getting on those bikes again, and it's Bike Helmet Safety Awareness Month. Nearly 10,000 bicycle helmets will be going to children across Ohio this spring, all thanks to Put a Lid on It. That campaign is underway. It's a continued partnership between Ohio Department of Transportation and the American Academy Pediatrics Ohio chapter. Partners from nearly 160 law enforcement agencies and community organizations, Safe Routes to School programs, and Safe Communities programs traveled to Columbus to pick up their allotment for these helmets, and these will be distributed to kids across Ohio. Congratulations. Well, you heard me just a moment ago mention we had these photos in the background. Thank you to Jack Huggins Photography. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious, and spooky. Addams Family. It's the musical that the Chillicothe High School will be performing next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday, Lily Ogg, who is the student director, Aaron Ballantyne, there you see, who plays Gomez, and Allie Alderman is Morticia, joined me for a special edition of Litter Media Live. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. You can also find it here on our Facebook videos page as well to hear more about what the kids had to say. Again, that's May 12th, 13th, and 14th in the Chillicothe High School Auditorium. Don't forget, the Wild Turkey Festival is underway, and they've got entertainment throughout the day today, later this evening, as well as Saturday afternoon and evening, and Sunday afternoon as well. It goes through Sunday in MacArthur. Hope Clinic Kentucky Derby Party tomorrow at the Chillicothe Country Club. It's my understanding they are nearly sold out. the last I heard, there was just a handful of tickets remaining. So if you want to find out more details, just go to the Kentucky Derby Party. You'll find it on Facebook through the Hope Clinic of Ross County. I'll be your MC for the event. Looking forward to that, and even more looking forward to the auction with my pal Mike Haller. As we told you yesterday, don't forget the Ross Chillicothe Convention and Visitors Bureau promoting the Pump House Center for the Arts Photography Showcase exhibit. It's going on through May 28th, which should, if I'm not mistaken, take us right into the Feast of the Flowering Moon. ODOT has 4 area road projects they're seeking public comments on. They're in Ross, Pike, Jackson, and Brown counties. Just click on the story that you'll see at littermedia.com where you can find out more. In our road report, as we head into the weekend, Ross County work is set to begin Monday for the resurfacing project on State Route 41. That's between Lapperell Road and Pike County up to U.S. Route 50, as well as U.S. 50 in Ross County between Bainbridge and Lower Twin Road. Work will occur daily between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and during construction, traffic is maintained one lane using flaggers. Their estimated completion, summer. Hopefully it's done by summer of 2023. Okay, stick with us. Coming up here shortly, we'll get you caught up to date on sports. There's a lot of high school activity that's going on. We're down to crunch time. We're down to championship time. We're down to tournament time and everything, too. So we'll discuss in just a moment or two. But first, let me tell you about McDonald's. McDonald's has been, they were our very first advertiser here on Litter Media. And they've been a close friend to us throughout the community for many years. But I tell you, if you're looking for work, an entry-level position with McDonald's is quite rewarding for a lot of the folks I've talked to. You can take a look at our YouTube channel. There are a number of interviews that I performed last summer when they were celebrating their 50th anniversary, but there's also some more up-to-date interviews, one with general manager out at the Chillicothe Mall and also one of the crew workers at Western Avenue. It's all on our YouTube channel now. You can check that out. If you want to find out more, simply click on any ad for McDonald's you see on our website at littermedia.com. It'll take you right to their McHire webpage to learn more. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Sports next.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
At Rathkamp Financial, we provide wealth management services that may ease clients' fears of financial loss and help them retire comfortably. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
Now time to take a look at the world of sports, and we start with 4 area softball teams who are on the verge of claiming championships. Some have, another is right there. 4 area softball league titles decided on Thursday, and another in the SVC could well be done today. We have first Taze Valley winning the Mid-State League Championship. Congratulations to those gals up in Asheville. Also winning a championship, it's going to be either Unioto or Adena. The two will battle today out Frankfort Way, if I'm not mistaken. Mike Smith will be there covering that. Athens has been untouchable this year, 20-0, and the Bulldogs picked up the TVC championship yesterday. And the Portsmouth Notre Dame Titans are conference champions yet again in the SOC. So you can read more about it on our website. Just go to littermedia.com. Baseball for you, the SVC Unioto closing in on at least a share of the SVC championship with their bout yesterday with St. Trace. They now lead Huntington by a game and St. Trace by 2 games. Tennis. Chillicothe boys tennis finished the regular season with a 3-2 win over Miami Trace and 8-0 mark in the FAC. This bunch here is the teams from Waverly and Minford. They were the big winners in the SOC tennis tournament. That's Sam Walsh on the left to right here. Sam Walsh, Cade Carroll, Caden Nybert, who is the SOC Player of the Year. And from Minford, you've got Sam McKenzie, Charlie Neal, Matt Justice, and Cade Glockner there also. Forgive me, Sam McKenzie's with Waverly. He's the guy in the very middle there. So congratulations to these fellows, and good luck. They've got the sectional tournament, which will take place on Monday and Tuesday, weather permitting, down in Portsmouth at Shawnee State and also Portsmouth High School. Volleyball, the Westfall Mustangs, they had a nice night, winning at the Dome last evening over Eastmoor Academy. In the final there, 25-15, 25-15, 25-21. This guy, you've probably seen him at a ball game. If you've been around a long time, he's been around a long time too. Talking about Fred Gibson. Fred was honored yesterday by the folks at Athens High School. He's probably beside himself. He's an emotional guy, and I got a feeling there weren't enough tissues to go around. But the road named after him, Gibby Way, right there near the baseball field, and a plaque that also discusses 337 baseball wins, 7 conference titles. He's also a basketball coach on 2 occasions at Athens from 1976 all the way to 1998. So if you've ever had an Athens game, you've probably seen him. In recent years, he's been part of the broadcast crew for the cable TV network over in Athens. So congratulations to my good friend, Fred Gibson. He's also been the longtime sentry for the hospitality room at the Convo during the boys' district basketball tournaments. You don't get through unless you know Gibson. And that was a big help. Baseball tournament bracket pairings will be released Sunday afternoon. Littermedia.com will have that for you, probably around 3:30, thereabouts. And softball for boys, volleyball, also baseball. Well, the baseball starts the week after, but next week it is postseason action for softball and boys volleyball and tennis. The conference track and field meets will be held next week as well, so a lot of activity there. And baseball returns to Cincinnati and Cleveland tonight. The Reds will host the White Sox. It's my understanding you'll only be able to find this on Apple TV tonight. The same for the Guardians hosting the Minnesota Twins. Our This Date in History, like yesterday, has a baseball tie-in. We will share details here in just a moment, thanks to our friends at the Ross County Historical Society. All right, coming up, we'll take a look at This Date in History on the way next.
Hi, I'm Dave Pinkerton with Advanced Services Heating and Cooling, your local heating and cooling expert. If you want quality service, quality installation, give Advanced Services a call, 740-773-4499.
You haven't had vodka soda like this. No one has. Made with the world's smoothest vodka plus real juice. New White Claw Vodka Soda.
Big yards, small yards, hilly yards, silly yards. Every yard is unique, and every yard, no matter how much you love it, can be uniquely frustrating to mow. That's why Country Clipper is designed to tackle any obstacle imaginable. It's the perfect mower for even the most imperfect yard. Country Clipper, engineered for easy.
This is Big Chillicothe. Horizon's 100% fiber internet service is coming to your area. Call 740-772-8331 or visit horizonconnects.com/Chillicothe to sign up today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a six-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
Well, some folks wondering, where's Mike today? Well, not that the Adams family had anything to do with it, but we have chatted off and on here the last, 6 weeks or so. He's had some electrical work that he's needed to get done at home, and he finally found an electrician who was able to do the work, and today was the day. So he'll be working out with a softball game for you later today as well. All right, on to this date in history. As we discussed a moment ago, the Ross County Historical Society marked this date, May 5th of 1910, because that was when the grandstand at the old ballpark caught fire. This would have been 1910, and it's said that there was a cigarette butt that might have started this blaze. That's what we're being told anyway. I can't recall the names of the teams who were playing, but it was a minor league baseball team, the game that was going on. And as you saw, it was a lot of people there. And this was 5 minutes after they got everyone clear. I cannot imagine trying to move that magnitude of people out of the grandstand. Can you imagine the panic? I mean, look how many people are there watching this game. And I want to say this was at the old fairgrounds, and if I'm not mistaken, that's where, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, if someone from the Historical Society is watching, please let me know. But I want to say that this was like where the kite track was, which is over where Herrnstein Field is now, the Obadiah Harris Athletic Facility. I believe that is where all of this took place. Again, if I'm wrong, please let me know, because I have been wrong before, and it's okay. I mean, my pride's not hurt over it anymore. That's what happens when you get older and wiser, I guess, right? Okay, that's it for the show on this day, May 5th of 2023. I have a special edition of Litter Media Live coming your way this afternoon about 1 o'clock. A visit with James Hill and Courtney Lewis from the Chillicothe Ross County Public Library. They've got some things to share with us in regards to some future plans, and of course, big open house going on at Kingston with the Kingston branch of the library there coming up on May 10th. So we'll have that for you coming up at 1 o'clock. Also, I had a conversation with Carrie Steinbrook as we're getting ready for an event next Friday. It is Swine and Stogies with the Cigar Band. We'll explain what they're doing and the purpose behind it, all coming your way on that program, which you'll be able to see here on our Facebook page as well on our YouTube channel. It's processing right now on that computer right over there, or else I'd say you can find it right now, but I have yet to get it posted. But once it's ready to go, we'll have that on our YouTube channel as well as here on Facebook. Enjoy the weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow at the Hope Clinic event in the Kentucky Derby at the Chillicothe Country Club. For Mike Smith, the icon, I'm Dan Ramey, and for the Adams family. Thanks for watching Litter Media Live.